Bitcoin has returned right around the $38,000 to $37,000 mark. There have been warning signs that the Bitcoin price actually needs to go lower. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. You need to do your own research, and you should never risk more than you can afford to lose. However, one popular analyst says we would need to claim $40,000 for Bitcoin to flip full bull. And data from Cointelegraph market professionals and TradingView show that Bitcoin USD has returned a little bit to form after dipping below $33,000. However, there is a lot of levels and resistance at 40,000, which would be the ultimate level to claim, with one technical expert saying only after a convincing reclaim of 40,000 will I be full bull. Now, as we know at the time of this recording, Bitcoin is staying right around $38,000 as the RSI breakout challenges for a boring week.
Bitcoin, which is circled right around $38,000 on January 30th, could potentially be a very trappy weekend, but still offering a chance of a solid weekly close. As we've seen in the last couple of days, choppy waters for Bitcoin, with many experts saying looking at the $37,000 level is where we need to sustain. If not, I'm assuming we're going to test lowers for the daily bullish divergence, but if we do hold, we may
38.5. Now, the RSI though is showing and giving bulls some hope. You can see this chart from Matthew Hyland. You can see that we are breaking this resistance, and the last two times that we did this, we're back here and back here. And after we broke this resistance on the RSI, you can see we had amazing bull market pumps towards the upside. As we've mentioned in the last few videos, the RSI has recently hit the most oversold levels all the way since the crash of 2020. So who is going to win, the bulls or the bears? Drop down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. But we also have some massive breaking urgent news that the state senator of Arizona has introduced a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender in the state. The US Constitution, however, does not allow states to create their own legal tender, but the bill, which is named SB 1341, which was introduced by State Senator Wendy Rogers, seeks to amend the list of acceptable legal tender and include Bitcoin, which means that cryptocurrency would be accepted for payment of debt, public charges, taxes, and other dues. Now, personally, I'm not sure if this is actually going to happen, but the fact the senators are willing to put their neck out and actually vouch for Bitcoin in a way that's used as legal tender shows me that even more mainstream adoption is just right around the corner. But now let me share with you even more urgent news, and then I'm going to teach you the truth about cryptocurrency. So if you are new, smash up the like button, click the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, because each and every day I make new videos teaching you how to make money with cryptocurrency. And the best way to make money with crypto is to get in early or also buy low and sell high. And as I just shared with you, we have indicators that are both bearish and bullish right now, which does make things very, very difficult. However, if you're able to get into new projects early like Bullverse or Plutonians or Toyoverse or Altava, as well as Animalia, this is where you can multiply your money exponentially. If you're interested in joining a like-minded community and getting VIP help and access, click the links down below for my online course. We are sitting at a bear market discount of 75% off, and many of my students have been wildly successful with crypto using the exact strategies that I've been teaching you here on YouTube, as well as getting into new projects early, and some of them have been able to earn the cost of the course back in just one or two of these projects. If you're interested, click the links down below, and we can't wait to see you in VIP. But I wanted to share with you a thread about UST and Anchor Protocol. In fact, in tomorrow's YouTube video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make $100 a day with cryptocurrency and just earning it passively. And as a spoiler alert, one of the best ways to do this right now is with Anchor Protocol, because you can get up to 19.5% on your stablecoin UST. However, there have been some issues and nothing is ever risk-free with crypto. So the FUD that's been happening right now with Anchor Protocol, and why are so many people hating on UST and the protocol itself, is that if you can see here on Anchor Protocol, right now the total value locked is only $8 billion. And this was actually many more $1 billion just a few days ago. And if we take a look at the total deposit, it is definitely down. And the amount borrowed is definitely down as well. And you can see we typically want to have this green and black line be very close together. The reason for this is because to give away 19.5% in stablecoin rewards, Anchor Protocol needs to have a good amount of borrowers. There's a lot more that goes into the mechanics of Anchor Protocol, which we just do not have time for this video, but you can see that we peaked all the way up here at 6.2 billion UST, and we have a massive gap between the amount borrowed and the total deposit. And where all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt has been coming from is with this yield reserve. This has been dropping by millions of dollars every single day because people are selling high-risk cryptocurrency coins, trading for UST, putting it in Anchor Protocol because it's very easy to do, and earning this sweet 19.5% on their money. But the truth is, as I just shared with you, there are more people that are doing this now than are actually borrowing, and when people get liquidated, this is where this yield reserve can go down and down and down. Eventually then people's fear is that the UST token may not be worth its peg, and the other fear then would be also that they're going to have to drop their APY, and then people would sell a ton of UST. Now these are very real concerns, but there's an entire thread by Route2Fi explaining exactly what's going on, how this actually holds its peg, bag, and I invite you to do your own research about this. But now let me take you on a little walk and talk and share with you my thoughts and also the truth about cryptocurrency today so that you have a better feeling and understanding of what to expect in the future. Let's go on that walk and talk.
All right, so there's been a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's been a lot of things happening with cryptocurrency overall, and Bitcoin has made a move up. Will it continue? Was 33,000 the bottom? Well, let's talk about a few things here. And ultimately, what I really want to share with you is our strategy that we've been sharing with you here on this channel since the beginning of the channel. And it's unfortunate because I've been reading a lot in the comments. Many of you have been struggling with this. I see people saying, oh, my coin is down 80, 90%. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are down. The truth is cryptocurrency is extremely risky. Even Bitcoin, look at it, 70,000, 69,000, down to 33,000, which was a $1 trillion asset, up and down and up and down. And so if you're new here, or you're somebody who got caught in the FOMO of November and December or in October, this is a learning lesson, right? Typically those who get into cryptocurrency, it takes them a little bit of time to learn. I know this for certain because when I first got started 4 years ago, I bought the top and I lost a ton of money myself. And it was a learning lesson. I didn't blame anybody else. One of the coins that I invested in was Steem. That coin is down from its all-time high now, probably 80%, if not more still. And yes, I definitely took some losses on that cryptocurrency. If you are down in the red at some point here, there's two different ways you can handle this. You can give up and quit, make all the excuses, or you can learn from the situation. You can join a group of like-minded people and you can educate yourself. It's the people who stick with it, they educate themselves, and they honestly just are persistent enough past all of the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Those are the ones that end up wildly successful with this. And then everyone looks at them and goes, well, how did they do it? Man, they must have, bought Shiba Inu or Dogecoin when they were pumping like crazy. It's like, no, they bought those coins when no one was talking about them. No, it's not easy to hear some of these things perhaps, but this is the truth. So keep coming back to the YouTube channel, smash the like button, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because I'll be making new videos each and every day here on YouTube.
Now to end this video, I wanted to share with you a 2-minute clip from this interview between Altcoin Daily and Raoul Pal. I think this is an amazing question and an amazing answer to the question, which is how would you invest your first $10,000 into crypto? Now I also made a YouTube video answering a very similar question, and what I heard, what Raoul Pal had to say, I honestly couldn't agree more, and it was an amazing answer. Let me share with you what he had to say.
One of my final questions for you, kind of a fun thought experiment. If you were 25 years old, you're hungry and take on a little bit more risk, and you want to start a portfolio with only, let's say, $10,000 to your name, how would you invest $10,000 today, 25?
It's a hard question, because I would be saying, if you're 25 and it's $10,000, you can fuck it up and it won't change your life. But if you get it right, it'll change your life. Now, so that says, okay, let's take some risk. The issue is where? It's really hard to know, as we talked about, with all of the developments in, let's say, layer ones, what's really going to get the traction for the next phase here? I don't know. Is it going to be NFTs? Well, you really have to know what you're doing, and maybe you should spend the time. You probably need to put your 1,000 hours in to start just figuring out, okay, what is my specialization? Where do I think I can understand the market better? And then take a bet accordingly. I don't see one clear opportunity. As I said, you could choose ETH, but maybe that's not as risky as you really want it to be, because you want to look for the 100Xs. That requires work, requires Discord channels, knowing who's in the community, following what people like Delphi Digital are up to, the real thought leaders in the space. So it's not a straightforward answer, but the opportunity is there. And I think it's all about becoming a specialist in something and not trying to be a generalist. And don't just choose one protocol or one token itself. Choose a range or a particular area that you think you understand, learn everything about it, and then decide where to take that risk and where the good bets can lie. So maybe it's DeFi that you're interested in. Then you can look at, okay, what's something really new and upcoming that you think might be groundbreaking and it's got some amazing investors in it. Okay, maybe you take a position in that, but also in Aave, as a balance to your portfolio, to make sure that you don't screw it up by just taking too much risk in one go and getting it wrong on one single bet.
So as you can see, Raoul Pal has said that there is opportunity, and if you get this right, you can do very well for yourself. The problem for most of you here today is that you believe that you're going to get rich quick, potentially overnight. And while that can happen, I'm not saying it can't happen, because we have had some people buy cryptocurrencies and have gone up exponentially within a matter of weeks or days. But the truth is that's more like gambling and not necessarily investing. As you heard him say, say you have to put in your 1,000 hours. This does take a lot of time, energy, effort, and work, but if you get it right, you can do wildly successful for yourself, and this is exactly what I've been sharing with you here on this channel. So between senators pushing for Bitcoin to become legal tender in the US and technicals getting a nice little bounce, but also having warnings that things could go lower, shows me that right now is a very critical time to be paying attention here in the cryptocurrency markets. So let me know down in the comments below. Are we going to go bullish, or are we in a bear market and we're going to continue to make lower lows? And if you want to join our exclusive VIP community, click the links down below for our online class. You will also receive a massive 75% off discount, but hurry, as this offer will not last forever. Many of my students have made thousands of dollars applying the teachings in the class, and we've even had one student become a cryptocurrency millionaire and quit their job. So if you are interested in this exclusive offer, click the links down below and join us today. Thanks again for all of your support. And if you want to continue learning with me here on YouTube for free, check out my cryptocurrency playlist. I have multiple 100x gem videos, 3 coins to 3 million, educational tutorials, and so much more. And make sure to check out the next video. I handpicked it just for you.